Charlie Smooth, and I'm live. Rasta in the Riot, make some noise. Hey, we got it popping, man. It's the last battle of the night. I'm super excited for this one. These are honestly two of my closest friends in life, like outside of battle rap. I met both of these dudes in the culture, and they transcended it into being really close friends. So when I'm throwing the event, I was like, man, these are two best rappers I know, you feel me? Hey, so with no further ado, to my left, man, my co-host.
I ain't talking about a Nas balloon, but they popping up. Honeybees coming to my beehive because they caught my buzz. And when it comes to every single human being affiliated in the slightest degree with battle rap, one thing we can all agree on: they not like Lush, they not like Lush. Can I get a ooh no? Rasa at the Riot, we going up. Final battle of the night. It's going crazy. Everybody in Los Angeles, give it the fuck up one time. There's bitch ass fucking 12 outside trying to shut shit down. They can't, because this is for the community. This is for the betterment of the culture. This is real hip hop at its finest. So fuck what bitch ass 12 talking about. We in here, and I'm willing to go to fucking, I'll spend a night in MCJ over that bullshit if it come down to it. I'm doing this for the motherfucking culture. We not playing in the slightest degree. You feel me? On my left hand side, holding it down from Salt Lake to Inglewood. Who the fuck is you?
Emerson Kennedy, Los Angeles. How we doing?
Shouts to the Riot, you feel me? KP, Geechee Gotti, the whole squad. Shouts to you fuck everybody that traveled from parts unknown to Mexico and beyond. Shouts to y'all, you feel me? We in the building. My boy Spec the Kid with me. Of course, we got Donino with me. Everybody. And on my right hand side, one of the most decorated MCs in the history of this thing that we call battle rap. KOTD and beyond, the legendary Ottawa's own. Who is you?
Yo, what up? It's Charron. Long live Pat Stay. Let's get it, man.
Let's go! IYK, motherfuckers, you feel me? Shout to the late, great legend Pat Stay and everybody that's passed from our culture that lives on through their lyrics and through our hearts. Round motherfucking one. Let's get it popping.
Let's get it. They got Emerson versus the face. Yo, good? They got Emerson versus the face of the Riot. Me and Geechee cruising through the city. I said, this Emerson guy, I need you to shoot him with a blicky. He said, "Cuh, I know someone that'll do it in a jiffy." Headshot. This ain't the first time a Kennedy died from a shooter in the 60s. Y'all see his gimmick verse sick? Y'all see his gimmick verse sick? Why did they get so loud? Y'all see his gimmick verse sick? Why did they get so loud? I prepare for battles like I gotta spit those rounds. You prepare for battles like avocado. Did you get those sounds? You did a whole computer gimmick. You're a big old clown. You know what's the best way to kill a Kennedy? Windows down. You cheated top. You cheated top with that light shit. That don't seem to trouble you. Your employee helped you win. I need to humble you. Battle rap's turned to wrestling, and that's the only way ECWs. You look like a camp counselor that steals the kids' Adderall. The way you rap's quite soft. Callie told me there's no budget. I gotta slash my costs. I said, of course I'll drop an M for charity. It's a tax write-off. And you got a white chick? Nice shit. My dude could slay. You eat the whitest shit when you get food with bae. If your toast doesn't have avocado, it'll ruin your day. But let's switch the topic. We turn them to crackheads when we flip the product. My Coke's so white, Emerson started hitting on it. But every rapper's hit your girl while you were there to watch. You grew up with Mormons. It makes sense you have to share a box. She blew the Saurus, T-Rex, every rapper that tries Ceratops. But we got some tea. I just don't know how to tell them, because I'm also hitting a Sarah.
Which Sarah?
Bellum, Swellum. Y'all guys listen, I'm 3-piece in a Assad. Welcome to Popeye's Chicken. I just got married. Life is different. Knife incision. The way I'm taking out E. Hart, got wifey tripping. My brain is lethal. Leave him with a chain cerebral. This'll have him forgetting Sarah like Jason Segel. For you, this a home game. I'm here toe tagging people. Every time you see me, it's punches on the road like a Volkswagen Beetle. Against Magic, you said, has your math Against Magic, you said, has your math tutor ever been your +1? Bro, that was lethal. My math tutor can't be my +1 because I don't have an equal. But wait, you pulled up with your math tutor and Smacks Uber? How ridiculous. You pulled up with your math tutor and Smacks Uber? How ridiculous is that? I put my country on MTV. This shit is a fact. The government sponsored my last event. I'm really living what I rap. You ever got a call from your geography teacher because you put your city on the map? But just because I'm up don't mean that my life is blessed. Last year I lost 4 friends from ODs. Ain't something my mind accepts. You know it's bad when you go to the funeral home and your Wi-Fi connects. The most hated. The most hated. I know they're able to see that. Canadian underrated, I need that. It's a mirror match, cause you mic up rappers and I made a career blocking out negative feedback. I take another. You never change your structure. Ryan Garcia, I'm a crazy puncher. I'm just torn. Sick of buying meds at the drugstore. It won't fix any problems I have upstairs. Like a slumlord. What score? If we compare careers, you're done for. We should face swap so we can see what Kennedy would have looked like on Rushmore.
Bottom of round 1 on Emerson Kennedy.
Fight back, homeboy. Let's go, gang. Fucked up back there.
Hey, shit. Please. Oh, shit, man. Please, last battle.
Let him rap.
Let me, K, go.
Kill it, bro.
You've been talking a lot of money in these battles. I mean, we see the things he cops. I just bought a secondary garage. With me, there's different speaking guap. So fuck your country club. I'll park and still got room for 3 more spots. A tennis ball tells you to serve. Mine tells me when to stop. Is it love we speak? Is it love we speak? Avocado, you know garage shit. Is it love we speak in ock? Because this is a dangerous option. I know you battle to chase chicken, but here, that's how we train for boxing. Boy, this pugilism is superstition. Have faith in what you learn. There's a thin line between being suburban raised and seeing something raised from a suburban. Boy, is fame what we earning? They tell me he's a real star. I feel like he's overly entitled and never really had to feel scars. I mean, I still respect success. I just regret all of your kill bars. And plus, it's easy to be outstanding, Charron, when none of your fucking bills are. These things, this thing right here is still ours. Niggas put the fear in them. I'm daring them. I'm from Africa, boy. Neither of us is American. When you was a small child, before you made battles embarrassing, with dreams of battling Cortez, my nigga, we was wearing them. Real shit.
Go. It wasn't outside.
We was wearing them. That's why I don't compare to them. It's most of y'all, friend. Don't say you're international. You're not close to zoned in. I have been country to country, posting coast to coast wins. This is a brag war. My passport looks like Post Malone's skin. Boy, you can check my speedometer. You're sounding not convincing. Every town you're proud to visit gets let down by lousy rent, and so you sprinkle in rebuttals. Now this clown is now a wizard, when the truth is, real shit, you got rounds and miles of gimmicks. You don't know?
Yeah.
You don't know it? When the truth is, your rounds are just rounds and miles of gimmicks. I know you're proud you perform here and get sparked when you finish, but Charron, you'd be even prouder if you'd have to play this part when you did it. Boy, this art isn't physics. I know you have them up in awe, but if Charron doesn't show up as himself, then you didn't show up at all. Trust will be... Trust will be your toughest call. I mean, it's easy to think logically, but to solve a problem, he just makes up who he's got to be. He's got this little equation how to make the people rock with me, but lies plus crowd reaction, Charron, still don't equal honesty. You lie and lack a conscious need. You lack a dedication. Boy, know the separation between influence and emulation. When you was a small kid watching rap, that began your assimilation. Then you saw violence and fucking bitches and thought that was your integration. What you missed was in those places, that's all was left in the niggas nation. It was supposed to inspire you to wrap your view from different places, but you went with imitation. Let me tell you why that's a poor choice. You're supposed to rap your view, not their view using your voice. That shit might work with your voice. That shit might work with your boys, but truly that's a coping mechanism. No respect is given to shooting that Ginobili. That's a step back. It's just that he's using blacks for trophies, and the fake clips and name flips ain't proving that you know me. Even movements that you're showing, it ain't truth and facts you're owning. Real rappers look at you and know you're doing karaoke. Boy, your career is okie dokie. Okay. Ned Flanders' influence. This proves it. Let me clarify this movement. I'm not anti-guns in battle rap and act like shit's useless. I am anti-guns in battle rap if you've never been through it. Have you forced some change to happen? Ever made a statement rapping? Showing you've never stood for shit but some jokes and vacant rapping. Every platform needs a punish and more than just famous acting. The only time I didn't stand for something, my nigga, is when they played the anthem. Real shit. Rap. Rap.
Crazy first round. Charron, top of the second player, talk your shit.
Hey.
Let's go, Charron.
Hey.
Top of the second, hold it down.
Yo, come on.
It's the last battle of the night. Hold it down, hold it down.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up when I rap. Ain't no shit you want to try with me. I came from Canada by myself, just walking into this society. And y'all want to talk when I'm motherfucking rapping? That ain't gonna fly with me. His car may have 2 garages, but ain't no one got more drive than me. I don't care when you drop a verse. You doing this looking at your phone right now and y'all observe. It's funny that he said I do karaoke, but right now I'm gonna make you watch your words. Hey, what up, LA?
I don't know.
Y'all like to see me work when I travel, and you gon' pay for this shit, like your Geechee twerk and nitty battles. Leagues book me for those. It made me improve. False start. They know I'm the front runner from the way that I move. You pay for opponents. I make them pay when they lose. Would you rather be known for paying for battles or paying your dues? You use smack for caffeine. It was planned out. You needed funding and they put the bands out. That's why your podcast is called Hold the Elevator. You can't level up without a handout. Caffeine is streamers. I'm not the same as dude. I'm not Mike P. This white boy ain't playing games with you. An assassin. That's what I'm made to do. I came to the States for you. I'm taking out Kennedy on the road. That's deja vu. Your fam gon' cry when they load up the pay-per-view. They'll see death when they log into Windows. Final Destination 2. The way we write's different. I freestyle. You have a freestyle. The price different. Mr. Jinx and Meet the Parents. You can tell this pussy ain't the same because the stripe's different. Geechee, Rum, and Danny. They're the reason the Western can exist. You date white women. You were never in the mix. Introduce him to God. Introduce him to God. He'll be blacking out from this. I'll make MC light. Ain't that about a bitch? The glitch in the cheat code. Beast mode. I never stop like a Latino's libido. El Nino. Chico. 3-0. We know. As soon as I take off, you gon' die, amigo. Kill him in Utah. My squad break necks. Jason Voorhees. A Salt Lake death. You film skits with a bunch of fucking rappers. It'll get ugly for him after. You made Geechee a judge. I get nutty with this hammer. I battled 15 years. I battled 15 years. It's an elite story. I'm 32. They ask if I'm gonna retire soon. Like, you gonna leave, Corey? Why they always trying to tell me when to go? When E40, he's corny. It's the Dragon's Den, the Hellraiser. You can't face the pen. If we battled on the roof, you'd see M jump. It's just the way I am. I don't care if he's. I don't care. I don't care if he's tall or not. Look how quick I box his top. Before his black side could run the fade, his white side will call the cops. Against chaos, you were popping pills an awful lot. You show up to this battle on MDMA, you'll get molly-whopped. Flew up for business, just need a spot to stay. Goodwill hunting, I will chalk you out and just walk away. What you gotta say? My Spanish peeps will be so sick when they watch today. Scream what? This cameraman will get his throat slit on delay. Even though I'm quiet, dog, I'm always with the smoke like Silent Bob. You got I'm always with the smoke like Silent Bob. You got Loso dressed up like he's trying to find a job. It's kind of wrong. Look how many battlers you've tied along saying your shit's getting picked up by Viacom. You're filming careers like Pearl Harbor. All your pilots bombed. Listen, bro, you need to step up your promo. I'll put a butterfly in EMERSON, like the Messenger logo. I'm clowning these kids, the best now in the biz. Your blood leaking on my bro. You have 24 hours to live.
That's right, Triple C. How do I know about that? Triple C. EMERSON. I said Triple C was great.
How do you know about that? All right.
Right back. All right.
Hold it down.
Bottom of the second.
Come on,
Get up.
You gotta go crazy, homie.
That was inhumane.
EK, it's on you, homie.
Charron's the type to point fingers, go to trial and find a witness. I'm the type to not even say curiosity killed the cat, because it even sounded like I'm snitching. Do you recognize the difference? Do you recognize the difference?
I like it.
It ain't same when pride's the mantra. Yeah, Charron could find a sponsor, but tell him to find his honor. I'm a junior high dropout. Your class had highest honors. I ain't even know my math, and still I divide and conquer. Boy, I didn't know my chemistry. Boy, I didn't know my chemistry. That shit was so not meant for me. Matter of fact, the only thing that I could have was insult to injury. Boy, Moss pitched the energy. Boy, Moss pitched the energy. Don't mention my pedigree. You wanted to be white Waka Flocka about the tense hyper energy. While Charron was craving Walk of Fame, I cemented my legacy, and now you seeing stars. I said, and now you seeing stars. Cop cars is where we cross lines. There's difference in our hopscotch. I got triggered by the chalk lines. You ever been arrested by 12? Wow. And have the niggas hog tied? I said there's difference in our hopscotch. I got triggered by the chalk lines. You ever been arrested and 12 have you hog tied? And you tell them you was just chasing dreams? And they said, same nigga, I just caught mine. You've never had
That's it. Go.
You've never had a dark side. You can tell bro's fake. You never had to rob electronic stores because of Bell's 2K? Hit a Target, hit a Walmart where they sell phones late?
What else?
Even considered the Best Buy like Janelle Monáe? Ain't no shells your way.
Oh my God. What? Yo, wake the fuck up. Keep opportunities out.
Even considered the Best Buy like Janelle Monáe? Ain't no shells your way. I said, ain't no shells your way. No, I got it. Ain't no shells your way. I'm a man that is wrong. But I do have a little favor when I ask for Charron. Skip those mediocre rebuttals and prove that pad that you own has good enough writtens it can stand on its own, nigga rap.
Go straight to the written.
All right, prove it. He said prove it.
Smoke them with the writtens then. All right. I
If
said,
you want a rebuttal, you can.
nah. We're too polite.
Out the window now, huh?
We're too polite.
Yeah,
We're too polite.
Yeah.
All right.
Charron, it's on you.
Insert rebuttal. I said,
Hey!
Hold it down. Hold it down.
yo, please.
Last battle.
You hate the fact you grew up with Mormons with with a racist past. Now you're a depressed atheist. You could blame your faith for that. Your own worst enemy. Popping pills till you fade to black. It's just E-Harmon-E, like a dating app. Fuck Joseph Smith. Those people need help. But this explains what paying for twerk and Geechee's about. Your religion came from plates that were in a box. You used to believe it yourself. Now you give people plates to put you in a box. History is a strange way of repeating itself. Mormons believe the darker your skin is, the more God cursed you. Hold up, stop. The room wondered why you changed your hair with the blue, brother. But bro was taught to be ashamed of his true colors. They controlled his thoughts. That's why you have a hard time being E. They had homes on lock. That's why you're popping pills till you get lonely. If you told your life story, you talk about a bitch longer than Ted Mosby. Tech on me. Your Utah boys bled slowly. I'll give everyone in that Colt 45 and pour liquor for the dead homie. Open casket. Give the Lord a rest. Your mother short of breath at your funeral trying to absorb your death while you're in that box just laying still like Mormon sex. Like Mormon sex. Yo. Well, you're in that box just laying still like Mormon sex. Yo. Hey. In that box just laying still like Mormon sex. Let that soak in. The person he's embodied truly isn't him. No, I said embodied, like the movie I was in. You compensate because you felt the evilness within. All that Black Panther shit got him preaching for a win. You're like Goldmember. You always try eating off your skin. You grew up with crackers galore, converting families from doors. Utah's only 2% black. Even Canada's more. So don't try to so Utah's only 2% black. Even Canada's more. So don't try to white boy me like you were strapped for some wars when even Charron grew up in a town that's 6% blacker than yours. Fuck the films you dying to direct. Every Crip could tell this guy is getting wrecked. When I ring his bell and put hands on this actor, it'll be quiet on the set. They say I'm not believable. Cause I'm doing unbelievably well. I got a team that could sell. I'm talking body and water heaters like the Cecil Hotel. You direct films, I direct deposits. I'm more direct than him. Have you ever made so much money the government started stepping in? It wasn't illegal, but it wasn't legal. So they questioned it. What I'm trying to say is I made more money off a gray area than you ever did. I employed people from the streets, had a big ass movement. My bro wanted to pitch crack like Hove. I made him switch that blueprint. He tried to flip packs, even tried to get back to it. The trap house had so many grams, Kendrick wrote a diss track to it. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for money. I'm not up in my fee. I want the top dog. I'm a hungry MC. Think Kendrick's Kid. I will sun you for free. URL has Geechee, Rum, and Danny. No one thinks the crown's yours. Source, Mac, and Pass had a King of the Dot reign while you were down poor. Callie's on TV. You're the odd man out, E. No drive and you seem sore. Wait, I said drive, Audi? I don't know why your circle keeps you around in this ring for. I'm top 2. When they recap, they'll say I'm right on cue. When I'm done spitting, it's like your upbringing. Someone whitewashed you. Growing up black around Mormons had him disconnected, was told to have his skin corrected. You grew up in such a white house, you named yourself after someone that's been elected. You've been brainwashed. We could see the kids affected. You grew up in such a white house, you named yourself after someone that's been elected. You've been brainwashed. We can see the kids affected. That's why your bitch films your scripts. Your whole life was misdirected. You are really in trouble. Now I really got him puzzled. I just fucked you up without the writtens. I don't even need to rebut.
When Danny, you told Danny, recession time, I'm making all the cuts. My knife is like a white boy that came here solo. It takes a lot of guts. Why does it take guts for you, Charron? Why? You selling tears for free? Wait, you want credit for visiting our space and tell us it's weird to be? Look, I know seldom fear could see just how well the tears you reach, but it's not because you're a prodigy. You're a novelty of how a pale one appears to be. I mean, the stock's raising for Caucasians. Y'all held him too elite. Y'all dwelling in his lack of melanin, and y'all held him dear to me.
Talk that shit.
I said you're dwelling in his lack of melanin, and y'all dwelling. and held them dear to me. You know what real privilege is? Not how well some steer a beat. Privilege is not realizing you're more welcome here than me, boy. Are your opponents? Your opponents are your doormat. Your blackface is a block rapper. Your lies is all around you rap. The truth is when you talk after. Bubba Sparks, your Rosa Parks. Our culture is your contract. This is civil rights for whites. Affirmative action is a shock factor. We can take a... This is civil rights for whites. Affirmative action is a shock factor. We can take that walk after. Race ain't the meaning. You staying, it takes courage to be in this place, be deceiving. Just that phrase, he is speaking, means at stakes, he's the meaning. Because outside of here, just my face be the reason for like every other place to go and paint me a demon. So maybe coming here gets you a bravery achievement, but it's a quarter of the courage that it takes me to leave it. Boy, your takes be the weakest, and he not next. He's a cheap shot of weak scotch, and we out west don't rest on race angles because they be outstretched. But I felt over obligated ever since B. Dot left. So this is. So this is black African power mixed with Mexicana blood. Right. The kind of club with contra blood that gets execs their Blanca buzz. I want to know what kind of con man goes to shine a thug, pulls a fake strap, then gets slapped. That ain't par for us. Then says he's the smack killer, raps filler and wants to bark with cuz. Right. Says he's the smack killer, raps filler wants to bark with cuz. Then gets killed by a smack, and you know what the harshest part of it was? I'm one of the best in the world when they talk about the bars discussed. And even I can't make a line land harder than your karma does. Boy, you're really far from us. This cat right here's a ghost. You're right, at home I had to stand guard because the racists there were cloaked. I rotated shifts with my brother because it was death we feared the most. And that was all before social media, but I was glad to share the post. Real shit. Success ain't gonna help him. We can prove his punch is helpless. Stop rapping all tough when Sean proved he was punking Elvis. Charron, you already showed your hand when your face showed someone else's. Real shit. If that was me, you see thy grave. Yeah, he can freestyle, but he not brave. The doctor slapped me when I was born. My first words, I need my fade. And all the threats about to drift off. But this is really one of my last battles, man. I promise it's not just shit talk. I promise it's not just shit talk. And if you ever were not clear on my career and what I stood for, let me let you revisit this round for all the things that I would wish for. I wish we all wanted more. This is a broken institution. I wish rappers like Charron would take more risk instead of being open to evolution. All these rounds regression hell. Clowns with Texan shells. When you're so far from threats of jail and really close to who sets the bail, well, the shit. And really close to who sets the bail. I'm not trying to prove you're not tough. That shine slap, literally that ship has sailed. But Charron's been everything in battle rap, baby, except yourself. Ain't it time to accept yourself? Maybe punch about getting wealth instead of fucking a bitch you've never met and shooting guns you've never held. Because if every bar's been a gimmick, then you're false with your image. And look, I know you've had success, but every start needs a finish. And this is that. These are gems I am giving you. Know what you listened to, and today's the last time you might have witnessed a miracle rap. Keep it going. It's all good, man.
All right, check this out. Everybody, first of all, give it up for that one battle right there. We got a surprise though. Before everybody dips, I want to present a plaque. All right, my homeboys, Cali Smooth in 6 syllables, got over 100,000 streams in less than 1 month for their single. You feel me? That's like Spotify certified gold and shit. You feel me? Shout to both of them brothers for doing the damn thing.
My boy's sick, man. Had to pull up, man. Appreciate his love, man.
And this is just an example of how small the world is, despite international boundaries. You feel me? We got rappers from Mexico to Canada,